Hi everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to point something out. Continuing in the revelations on the Antichrist. Now, if you guys remember the last video I did on the Antichrist regarding like John, I forget the verse, John 17:16, I believe, and the connection of Isaiah 14. Now, I'm just doing this piece by piece, okay? I'm specifically studying the Antichrist, but I'm just going to share the little snippets that I'm finding as I go along. So, when we read Revelation 13, if you're interested in this information, you have to read the whole chapter for context. But a lot of people think all of Revelation 13 is about the Antichrist, and that's just obviously not correct. What we have here, verses 15 through 18, is about the Antichrist. And now, if you remember the revelation in the last video, that he's going to be some type of fallen angel, some type of angel from heaven, if you read these verses, this absolutely confirms that. And what does it mean to have an image? Neinania covers a lot of this stuff that in the Bible, encoded in the Bible, we see that the serpent or Satan or whoever has an image technology. And if anyone who is familiar with my testimonies with aliens, or I have other testimonies too, I have seen this technology. It is some type of light technology where they look like a human, but there's clearly not a human on the inside. And I have firsthand seen this technology used on a deceased person. So they could take the image of a deceased person. So I'm just going to share this little testimony, okay? Thanks to Neinania's work years ago, this attack from the enemy didn't hit me that hard. But back in 2016, one of my sister's good friends passed away. And the very day of the funeral, as I'm walking around Long Island, surrounded by my persecutors, being everyone's puppet and stuff, they attacked the nervous system. So what they did, this random woman asked me for directions as I was walking down the street. And who was that woman? The very person whose funeral was that day. This being had her voice, but there was like no soul inside. It was very empty, and it was pretty freaky. But I was aware of this technology. I was already aware of this stuff with past experiences and stuff, so it didn't completely freak me out. That's what the enemy likes to do. They freak you out and then start honking their horns to induce trauma until maybe your heart fails and they win. So that's my little testimony. So I know this stuff is real. So when we read these verses between Revelation 13, 15 through 18, we see that this image is I don't know if how they're going to take someone who is from heaven, like a type of fallen angel, and make an image out of him. I don't know, but it says there's going to be two people who come before, the Antichrist. That's what Revelation 13 is depicting. Some people think that second person who's has two horns like a lamb but speaks like a dragon is the Pope. We don't know, but that person who speaks like a dragon is going to bring forth the Antichrist. When you read Revelation 13 closely, it becomes very clear. And so verses 15 through 18 are talking about the Antichrist, not the entire chapter. This is about the Antichrist. And he comes from an image that somehow the people of the earth are instructed to make this image. And this lamb with two horns who speaks like a dragon, maybe it's the Pope, has the power to give breath to that image. And that image that is given breath to will be the Antichrist. That's what this passage is saying. And I know this technology exists. I don't have all the answers, but it's very interesting. And it absolutely does confirm the revelation given before, that the Antichrist is going to be some type of fallen angel, or just, there's something weird going on, okay? Well, I don't know. But I just wanted to share that. So it's really amazing. All right, guys. God bless. Have a good one.